So, Huntington Beach has decided to close one of its elementary grade schools. After, I'm guessing, 60 some years, they're going to close Perry School, which is 43% Latino. So what do you think their decision making was when they were deciding which schools that they had to close for financial reasons? Well, they closed the one with the most minorities. Is that a surprise for this racist piece of crap city that tries to present itself with integrity every 4th of July, yet in reality is one of the most racist cities in America? So they're going to close Perry, and what's going to happen to the Hispanic kids? Oh, let's see. They can always go to school in Westminster. Isn't that what Huntington Beach wants? They want to push out the blacks, they want to push out the Latinos, and they want it white. They're okay if you come for the surfing events and the skateboarding events and all the little goodies they throw. They want you to come. Spend your money. Hope you don't get arrested for being the color that you are. But they want that. They want you to spend your money. This is Huntington Beach. 1,500 protesters. All white, red, white, and blue Trump tards running around frickin' by the pier thinking they have the right to endanger the rest of us. You do not have the right to endanger anyone but yourself. And I'm all for it if you want to endanger yourselves, guys. Less votes for Trump. By November, you'll all be dead. And who cares? Who really cares? If it's your stupidity that is going to kill you, I'm okay with that. I really am at this point. And I don't care if you're even a relative of mine. If it's your stupidity that wants to kill you, go ahead. I don't care. Because I'm fucking sick of this. It's a pandemic, which means it has a time frame and it has a life of its own. And if you haven't realized that by now, then you're the biggest, dumbest fucking idiot on the planet. You want to go back to normal? Guess what? It wasn't normal when you thought it was. It was fucked up waiting to happen. And now it's happened. But you have the right to be normal. But you don't have the right to kill others. You don't have the right to kill senior citizens. And you don't have the right, I guess you do have the right to be absolutely stupid, which you are. Don't want to trust the science? You want to trust that orange orangutan in the White House? Go ahead. Go ahead. I've seen this many times before. My grandmother was a Nazi. I've seen this shit before. You idiots think you're going down the path of righteousness? You are not. You're going down the path of ignorance and stupidity, and people's lives will die. And here's how it works, guys. If you value your life and you value mine, you're going to do what's right. You're going to protect my life and yours. That's what Americans are supposed to do. We haven't done that in a long, long time. We don't deserve this country. We don't. We took it anyway. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve a constitution like we have because no one's following it. No one could give a shit about it. Police murdering black men. Pandemic. People getting people sick on purpose. Fights in subways. Fights in personal lives. This is America. Right now. We think the greatest generation was the one that got us through World War II. I'm going to tell you right now, the greatest generation is the one that's going to get us through this one honestly and humanely. Otherwise, we're just another statistic in the history of this fucked up world. We're just another statistic. I don't want to be a statistic. Do you? To all you Trump tards out there, I'm trying my best not to hate you. It's hard. It's hard when I see the ignorance and the selfishness and the racism. It's hard. And I think to myself, well, if this is America, I don't want to be here. And people go, well, why don't you move? And I'm going, I'm thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it. Because if this is what your definition of America is, I'm thinking about it. But I want to fight for what the definition of America is. Because I think you guys are fucked up out there. You don't know what the definition of America is, and nobody does. But we're going to define it right now. This is the second Civil War, even though it's uncivil and it's mostly with words. But you still get casualties. Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia, he's a casualty. Trayvon Martin, he's a casualty. Dylan Tabaras, he's a casualty. There's casualties, folks. People are dying, right and left. And our moral and our ethical values are at stake here. And if we don't rise to the occasion, it's going to take us down. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay if you let your selfishness and your entitlement and your belief that your rights are more important than someone else's life. I'm okay with that. I'll watch it go down with you. But I'm sure as hell going to be pointing the finger at you when it does. I'm going to say, you did this. You brought America down. You cowardly, spineless pieces of crap who don't deserve to wave the American flag and what it stands for. In Huntington Beach, Orange County, California, we'll see a spike again because of its greed and its selfishness. It's what is supposed to happen here. And all the way up to the top. Supervisors, everybody, let's open it up. Let's open it up. Go ahead. Go ahead, assholes. But you threaten my life, I'm going to threaten yours.